Imagine money coming in for doing business with my kin. Remember days we used to sin like we was praying for a win. Now it's every penny in. I was a demon for them dollars. See this hustling in my skin. I said we perish from lack of knowledge, so I share it with my mens, and I can't stop until we get.
We might cash out with the plug and double back before he
Welcome to the 3130 Talk Show. It's your boy Big Nardo, aka Nardo Shiesty. You know what the going on. I'm here with MA Vibes and Deezy. There's one. Shout out to the homies J Mac. Shout out to the homie Coffee, handling their business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do y'all thing, man. We gonna keep it going. It's been a week since the people have seen us, so we had to come back and make sure we fed our folks. You feel me? And again, we want to thank everybody who tune in to us on a weekly basis. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, comment, and share some shit. Subscribe. Let us know you rock with us like we rock with y'all. We here. We doing this for y'all. So show us some love, man. Fellas, how we feeling today?
Man, feeling good, man. Feel to be back, man. Episode 70. Yeah, hey, man, we in the building, man. It's episode 70.
70, bro.
We keeping it rolling, man. Keep it on rolling, man. Brother.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm tired as hell. Hey, tired as work been crazy. I don't know if it's some in the water, some in the air, combination, a mixture. I don't know. Temperature got up to about 100. They start tweaking out.
You know when it get too hot, our people don't have the best reactions. We start wilding a little bit. Summertime silk.
But yeah.
Summertime shot,
Man,
summertime silk.
I promise you. It's crazy.
Yo. These how your weekend been, man? What you been up to?
My week been good,
some jewelry
man.
on, don't it?
Oh no, man! I just said I was gonna come in here blinging, man. I'm out here, you know. I got my Eliante, my Johnny Dang, and my icebox. You know, I put it on my jewelry. I just put it on my jewelry. Look at all that. Look at it.
I feel like you kind of flexing on us. How you get these, bro? I ain't got nothing like that.
Man, it ain't. Hey man, I'm gonna be real, man. It ain't nothing important, you know. I'm just gonna be real. Like it just, you know, little runs, little, you know, half marathons, a little full marathons, some ultra runs and stuff like that. This is my ultra thon right here. I ran 34 miles to get this.
It ain't
right
number
here.
34 miles, bro. That's it. Just something.
34 miles. 34 miles in the wood. I did this like 3 weeks ago. So and then this was for my full marathon. You know, you popped up too. You know, you came and supported a young nigga. And then this is my first actual medal that I got for the half marathon, man. The one I had the nipples bleeding on, man. Yeah, this is my first one. So you know, man, we just collecting out here, collecting.
Did you realize that you was a champion in their eyes?
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show the people in the world, you know, what you can achieve in life. You know, I'm just saying, get outside, you know, get in the field.
Stay consistent.
Yeah, just stay consistent, man. You got to just stay out there. What's up?
I got a question.
What's good?
What the is the preparation for 34 miles?
Hey, man, just dedication, man, consistency, getting out there doing like 6 miles a day, sometimes doing doubles, 6 in the morning, 6 in the evening. Sometimes picking a day where you just go out there like on a Saturday, get like 20 miles in, maybe, you know. Just try to challenge yourself on different days. But then you know what's crazy? It's like I ain't gonna lie, for me that 34 miles, I never did that far. Like I never went that far ever. So it was like, dog, that's just a challenge. You know, you gotta have that dog in you, that beast. You gotta know you ain't gonna give up. So you know, once you get that consistency of doing stuff for so long, that challenge is gonna seem like I can conquer. So yeah, 34 miles. You can do it, bro. You can do it, bro. And then I did it through the woods, bro. That's why it's called. Look what it's called, bro. It's called Blazing Summer Sufferfest. Sufferfest. That's when you know you crazy, because at that point you know you're gonna be out there in pain. But guess what? You keep pushing, man. Keep going
voluntarily.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna
got that dog in you.
I went down memory lane yesterday. So I pulled up on OG Lando Ink Say Tattoos on Instagram, and y'all know back in college that was a homie who played football together, and we went. He was doing my tattoos, bro. When I tell you I was doing a 24-hour tattoo session, like the last 24 hours been crazy. I drove down to Memphis. I made it in Memphis at 9 o'clock. We got started around 10 or 11. We finished at like 2 in the morning. And then I had to drive back.
Dang.
Yeah. But when I tell you, he did a great job, bro. And
You
outside of
out
the
there
tattoo
covered like
being done,
LaMelo?
huh?
I said, you out there covered up like LaMelo now?
Man, I'm really Nardo Shiesty, man. I'm really Nardo Shiesty. Hey, look, I spoke this into existence in 2020. I put out a song called Southern Transition. Everybody go check it out by Big Nardo. And then that said, the day that I quit corporate, I'm hitting insane to go get tatted. Manifest, I'm like a magnet. Learn the laws of all attraction. And so I really just kind of weaved through it and actually made it happen, bro. But OG was the homie, bro. He was like the big homie when I was playing football, guy from Memphis. And he was also a tattoo artist. So I'm a young cat coming from Vicksburg. You know, I've seen a little bit of the world, but I ain't seen a whole lot of the world. I'm able to just sit up and watch the guy tattoo for years, bro. He in his dorm doing this thing. Of course, you know, that's probably not legal. This is all statute of limitations has passed, whatever. But he in the dorm doing this thing. I watched umpteen people get tattoos. And then I officially got my own. You know what I'm saying? And he was the one that did my first 3. And he did my next ones that I just got. Yeah, so I got my hairline tatted. You feel me? That's why ain't nobody finna see that, you know? I got my hairline tatted. He did a great job, bro. He did a great job. If anybody needs a tattoo in the southern United States, hell, across the United States as a whole, because he travels and he's well recognized. He's has accolades. He done been to shows and won awards and everything. Inksane_tattoos, and the ink is spelled with a 1. Great guy, bro. Great guy, and it was a great experience. It was good catching up with the homie, and shit, he may pop up on here one day, man. So that's his.
Hey, I might need to get my next tattoo for brother, man.
Pop out, man. Pop out.
I might need to get these medals. I might need to get these medals tatted on me.
Yeah, it may as well. You that's your life at this point, bro. You really a marathon runner.
Right, I'm a runner.
Hey, all right.
Oh, my bad. Hey,
it's your fault, man. You the conditioned all of our brains.
I didn't think about that. My bad.
Then we got somebody in the chat tweaking.
Yeah, I see that. He's really tweaking.
He didn't got that phone back and don't know how to act, bro.
We got to burn some sage across.
It's bad because I didn't even think about that. But okay. Hey man, but I'm glad you got that experience though, man, because you know that's kind of dope. You know, especially for you to know him for so long already as well.
Oh, 2012.
You know, it's kind of like
2012.
Yeah, how that cycle just come right back around, man. It's kind of dope. And, yeah, man.
I will say, bro, it highlighted to me the importance of having people that, yeah, maybe you don't talk to them every day, but just kindred spirits out there in the world that when y'all do talk, y'all can pick back up from that moment. And then, you know, motherfuckers able to kind of vent, get some off, because motherfuckers not be able to talk to the people in their circle every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have y'all, bro, on this podcast where we can do this together. But everybody ain't got that, man. Everybody ain't got that. So some folks be having bottled up. They don't have nobody that kind of understand what they going through or like the stage in life they in. Because a lot of people, you know, in your hometown, you're around different kind of people. But it was just dope to have that experience. And he enjoyed the conversation, bro. When I tell you, we was talking the whole time. Outside of the times I was trying to fall asleep. I was trying to fall asleep while I get the tattoo. That shit did not work. It didn't work. I would have been knocked out. But it didn't work. I tried.
Bro, I would have been knocked out. Especially being down there that long. Oh, man, I would have been asleep. I would have been knocked out.
Great day, though, man. Great day. Now I'm looking forward to homecoming. Y'all popping out to homecoming this year?
Hey, man, I ain't been to homecoming.
It depends on how the EYN's acting this football season. I ain't going to lie to you.
Hey, 2016 was the year that I'll just say we collectively graduated. I know it wasn't. We got our little buffer around it, but that was our year, bro. That was like our 4-year stint at that moment. It has been 10 years. So I urge everybody to come down. I urge everybody to come down, bro. Let's turn it up. I might
come down, man. I ain't been down in so long. It's been about 10 years. It's been since I graduated. So yeah,
let's do it, man. I think we should do it. I think everybody should come down. 10 years, bro. 10 years out of college.
I'll say this. I can definitely be there that Friday.
That Friday? You heard about that Friday? Did you hear about that Friday?
It's tentative. It's tentative for Saturday, depending on these YNs' football season.
Yeah, I ain't with the Saturdays because I've been and got too drunk out there doing what's that tailgating.
Let's do it.
I've been a tailgater, got too drunk. You know, hey man, be doing the most sometimes.
Y'all will make it back.
Did some shit happen last year?
Yeah, they had a shooting last year. We're not gonna broadcast that. We're not gonna speak that into the universe. Yeah. They're done with that. That was a once in a lifetime thing. It ain't happened since we even left that. That was a once in a lifetime thing. So that's never gonna happen again. We're not even gonna speak that up. We gonna speak positivity, and that it's gonna be a great event, and it's gonna be another.
Well, I might come
like it always is. Come on, bro. It's got places to stay in Vicksburg. Don't worry about getting no Airbnb, no like that. We'll make this work. And come on, bro. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it up. Hey, look. Go get the all-court, and we go get back safely. Whatever y'all do outside of that, it's on y'all, guys. But we gonna make it to all-court and make it back safe.
Hey, man, back to Texas or right home.
Man, look. And Pops, he wrecking crew. You know, we got the Alpha connection too. But we gonna kick it with the gangsters, man. We gonna be with the wrecking crew. Man. We gonna barbecue with the wrecking crew. I'm like, Pop, I'm bringing my folks with me. He like, all right, cool. You got a barbecue breakfast or something. I'm like, all right, bet. We in there. And that's what we gonna be
party with the blood.
Yeah, hey, all right, they gonna really
blood family, yeah.
Gangster. Nah,
yeah,
man.
All blood right, family. Cause we out
10 years out of college, bro. What's the number one lesson you learned, or like your favorite experience since then? Like, let's talk time, bro, because time move, and we got to start to document some of this shit. I'll tell y'all mine.
I'll say. Okay, go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. I was just going to kick it off. The thing that I learned, bro, 10 years out of school, out of college, is people change. And it's okay for people to change. And sometimes people change for the better, sometimes people change for the worse. But that you knew and what you knew about them at a certain point in time, it ain't always going to be that. And you got to be okay with it.
Right. Yeah.
You got to be okay with it because life's going to keep moving.
To even come in on that too, I mean, it's the same thing you just said that people change. Also, sometimes people remain the same. You just have to realize what people were as well. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
What I told y'all was going to happen. What I told y'all was going to happen. I told y'all Coffee was going to come in here and I would drive down to San Antonio and put his ass with a headlock. Don't worry about it. Facts. That's facts.
Nah, like, because you're right, people do change, but then sometimes some people, like, they probably was something already that you already known, but you just got tired of it. You just have to realize, like, damn, this ain't good for me. Like, this ain't peaceful. Yeah. And that's why I'm finna say on my side, where I look at it, the thing I see from 10 years is, like, for me, is life. Like, I see a lot of growth. I never seen myself being in the spot that I, like, in the position that I'm in. Like, never knew what was going to happen in 10 years, but that's the part of life. Like, it showed a different, like, a lot of growth. Like you said, like, it showed, like, people who they are. You can't always be so open to the world, because sometimes you got to still, like, keep to your, like, you got to keep your peace. Like, you got to keep yourself, because at the end of the day, you got to understand that people change every day. So, you know, you just got to learn how to maneuver through life. And that's what I learned through the last 10 years. And I don't regret it. I love it.
Heard.
I love the feeling.
Yeah. I'll say for me, I'll say, like, don't be scared to make mistakes. Try something different. Explore new things, new ideas, new avenues in life. Absorb as much information as you can. And I'll say, like, my thing is fail fast. Do as much as you can, as fast as you can, to the best of your ability. And if it don't work out, it just don't work out. And you know for sure, that way you'll find out what's for you, what's not for you, and how you want to maneuver after that.
I'm glad you said, hey, man, that was good. I'm glad, I like that. Yeah, man. Because, yeah, that was nice.
You finna add on to it, Deezy?
Huh? Nah. I was just going to say that's really nice. Only thing I was going to say is, like, that's true. Fail fast and just might as well get that shit out the way. Like, if it ain't, like he said, if it ain't going to work, move on to the next. But at the same time, you don't want to be just sitting still and just letting just go by. Life is fast, bro.
Yeah,
Life
and
is
time gonna
fast.
keep going, bro. I see it like this, man. Like you can say, "Oh, I want to have this figured out before I do this or I do that," or I don't know, or maybe you just be in limbo. You don't know what you want to do, but you know we know a lot of people like that. Uncertainty keeps us stagnant, but at the same time is continue to move. So if you want to stay stagnant 2 years, or you start doing, you can start with the smaller things. Everything doesn't have to be a grand gesture or a big move. You can start doing the smaller things to make that time count. Because you turn around, look at us, 10 years.
10 years.
It didn't even register in my mind that it's been 10 years until you said that. You feel me? So like the time gonna keep going and it goes by real fast.
You do, bro.
And you'll be able to look back and see what you've done, and also you'll be able to look back and see like what you coulda, woulda, shoulda done. You feel me? And you get to the point where you mid-30s, certain changes this is really affecting your life at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So like go like from 18 to 30, 32. Do as much as you can within that. It sounds like a lot of time, but I promise you, it go by so fast. And build
And
your
don't
body
give a
of
fuck.
something. Right. Don't
give a
care at
fuck,
all.
bro. Like,
Live
don't care.
for
If
you.
everybody not gonna like you, it don't matter about who like you or who don't like you. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's about what make you happy. And you gotta be happy with yourself at the end of the day. So
Yeah,
You got to
and
big
like,
brothers these need, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I had to learn that too, though. Like, you gotta live your own life for you. You can't let somebody's projection or their thoughts of what you should be or what you should be doing. You can't let that affect you because at the same time, those folks living their own life in their own way.
Facts.
You know. So hey, live your life, do what make you happy, do what's best for you and your mental, and focus on that, block out all the noise. And the noise is, these days is social media and all that. Hey man, make life count, bro.
I tell
Can't
my
get
kids
time
all the
back.
time. Hey, bro, I tell my kids all the time. I be like, hey, y'all, this is your movie. Everybody in here has their own movie, and you are the star of that movie. Play the role how you want it. Control your movie. Like you only got one life. Do everything that you want to do, and don't like this because this is your life. Like this is your movie. End it how you want to end
Yeah,
it. Like that's how
and
I
take
tell them.
pride in it. Take pride in it. I ain't gonna lie. I take pride in not being liked or like not folding on what I'm standing on. I stand firm on what I stand on, and it is what it is, like it or not. Hey, do what you want to do. Don't like you can't make me do what you want me to do.
Y'all some
And if you don't
inspirational
like that,
motherfuckers,
oh
man.
well, oh
Hey, you want me
well.
to
I
tell you
still love
something?
you for it.
I want to be. I'm glad we had this conversation because it actually brings us into our first topic for today. Uh, I feel like what we just talked about, one person that I looked up to, and my boy Russell Westbrook, he's retiring from the NBA, and the reason why I brought him up is because he was one of them players where I think he was misunderstood, but he was a person that showed me like don't give a what the world is saying. Like people was talking so bad on his name for so many years, even when he was averaging 4 triple doubles. He had 4 years of triple doubles, bro. And like people were disrespecting his name, calling him Westbrook when he got to the Lakers, and it was just like so much different stuff going on. But like he was the person that showed me like don't give a fuck. People gonna talk regardless, bro. Be a GOAT in your own way. And Russell Westbrook is a GOAT to me. And he's retiring from the NBA, man. He played 18 seasons. And another thing too, like the talk we was having about don't be afraid to move on. Don't when it's not working out. And I feel like that's something that Westbrook been doing, because if you realize Westbrook has always been a part of something as far as like community and like because he's building a whole foundation. He got why not? Like he just got all this different thing that's in his name. Westbrook without the NBA, he's probably worth $500 million. by himself just because of so much of what he does around him. He is a part of his community. So I felt like when the NBA kept playing with his name, at some point it's like, what am I trying to continue to prove myself to you for? Like, because I've done everything that I set to do. Like, I don't have to do this. I can lead my own way. And I felt like that was one of those moves where it was like, you know, I'm going to just, like you said, I'm going to move on and find something else because I got other things in life that I could be doing. And it's like, I don't have to prove nothing to you. And that's why I just wanted to give that love out to Russell Westbrook, man. He retiring, bro. Man, I don't know how y'all feel about that. That shit
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Westbrook was, because I started watching basketball late. And when I did, it was the Thunder. That was my team. And it was the Westbrook and KD Thunder, bro. And it was just something about Buddy going out there and just not giving a damn, bro. Like, he ain't no taller than 6'5", 6'6", but he got the heart of the biggest thing in the league. He got the heart of Shaq. And I'm like, I'll fuck with Buddy. And then just to see his career meander, whatever the hell it does, go through his ups and downs, bro. And just to see the way that it ended, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I wish that he would have got like a true farewell tour because that's Brody, bro. Like, if you know basketball, you respect Russell Westbrook. And I'm with you on that Westbrook shit and people just kind of playing with his name. And it just ain't in the way that it should have. You know what I'm saying? Him, Chris Paul, it's a couple other guys that careers just didn't get the final respect that they deserved when they was going out. And I think the NBA, they going to feel that. I think the NBA is going to feel them doing these certain folks wrong, man. But all that to say, Russell Westbrook, GOAT, he need to go ahead and get his Hall of Fame bid so he can put on his jacket and stand amongst the greats because he is one of the greats, man. And he's one of them guys, bro. I'm talking about pure heart, bro. Pure heart. Russell Westbrook can have 2 broken knees, bro. He's still going to try. And see, you can't buy that. You can't teach that shit, man. That's just something that's either in you or it's not in you, man. Russell Westbrook, one of them guys, for sure.
Yeah, facts. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to see him on the podcast, like straight up unfiltered Russ.
Yes.
Yeah, because like granted, he ain't have much of a filter anyway, but he ain't talked that much on camera. You feel me? But the people he played with, the experiences all over the place, the accolades, you can't minimize his career at all. He was one of the most electrifying players on the court for, let's say, at least 10 years, for real.
Yeah.
And hey, like you say, the triple doubles, the 20-20-20 game, you feel me? You can't minimize that. So hey, he's had a hell of a career. I think he might have had, towards the end, he did have like a very abrupt downfall, but I mean, that's what happened. You reach a certain age, bro. Them knees don't work. Them shoulders don't work out.
Bro. I'm sorry. I ain't cutting you off, but no, that wasn't what it was. That was just the NBA playing with that man. That man's. The last season, you averaged 13 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds on like 21 minutes of play. At that point, bro, you can still be Brody. You can still be Westbrook. A team just got to give you that, but they got to give you the keys. And the thing is, when Westbrook has the keys, that's why when he went to Washington, you got to think about it. He left OKC, went to Houston. That's James Harden's team. So it's like he did what he needed to do, but James Harden still couldn't get over it. But still, when he went to Washington, bro, they gave him the keys. He averaged another triple-double. It's like when he went to LA, he had to play with LeBron. Sorry, Nardo. We saw what that did to Westbrook. And that's what I'm saying. I think this just the situations. It wasn't at his age. I think once you put him in certain situations where you got to make him a corner shooter when he's never been a corner shooter, that's where it's like, yeah, man, no, you disrespecting his name, you disrespecting his play style, you trying to make him adapt to a certain play scheme, but at the same time, no, let him be Westbrook. Just like how you want a Jason Tatum, a star player, you want your star player to beat themselves so y'all can win. Well, let Westbrook be his star set because that's Bradley Beal had his best season when Westbrook got there. Paul George had his best season when he got to OKC. Carmelo was one of the best, who had his best season. Even though he had his best season at the end with Damian Lillard, because Carmelo not a bad player, they gave him the keys to be himself. That's what I'm saying. Give these boys the keys to be themselves. But I understand the NBA getting younger, and with the NBA getting younger, they don't want to sit here and continue to have to pay a old man 3.6, but they know they got to pay their young stars a certain amount of money, but ask them to do less. I understand, but still, man, if you're gonna give Westbrook an opportunity, give him the keys, bro.
I feel like losing Westbrook is a there's a change in it's not even NBA, bro. It was a conversation me and OG was having, bro, across all sports. Like it's no longer blacktop where, oh, I'm hungry, I want to come out here and get it. Like it's like a boys club now. Like it's about who you know. It ain't about like your real skill. It's about the money that you spent to get into this, or you did AAU, or is you in the top football camps and all this stuff. I feel like losing Westbrook, bro, is losing somebody, like losing that last little bit of hunger. Like he's not hungry for this shit no more, man. They just want to go out here and just hoop and get paid, and they family already well off, and they not stressing about nothing. They already good. But Westbrook was like one of them last dogs, man. The KG type, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that era of sports in the whole is just going to be over with. Like it's going to be a whole bunch of nice in the league.
It's already boring as hell. Like, and I feel you on it. If it seems like the ones that are pushed to the top of the NBA and sports rankings and all that are the ones that's probably like the most marketable. And being marketable doesn't have anything with your play style or output exclusively, but you know the politics go along with that too. If they could make $1 off you, they're gonna put you at the front of everything. I think the only person that we really got right now, you know, since Westbrook got out of there with that true grit and grimy play, might be Ja Morant.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other ones. I like VJ, but shit, I feel like I feel like VJ ain't had no struggle. I feel like he's just a young nigga that want to get to it. I don't know. They're not showing that no more. Maybe they don't want to promote it. Maybe they don't want people to see the struggle.
And like, if we talking about the top rankings of people right now, I'll say it was probably 3 people. I could pull 3 people for sure that I could say like grind and play hardball, and that was this Ja Morant, Patrick Bell, and I could put Jalen Brunson in there too. I could put Jalen Brunson in there, and it's just because
you can't forget Ant though.
Pat Bell, yeah,
Ant, yeah, I forgot Ant.
Pat Bell had that dog in him too, for real. So. Yeah. But like, and I gotta put Jalen Brunson in there too, just because like he don't play like the modern point guard. He'll put shoulder down, get to the mid range, and go to the paint, pop a mid range shot, and he can shoot the 3, but that's not his primary deal. He is grind ball, it's hard ball. You getting physical. Get out my way. Category? SGA going that same category?
Nah, you bump him, he foul him. He gonna get to the body. He gonna get to the body just to get to the free throw line. Jalen Brunson getting to the body to get to the rim.
But you know with SGA though, that comes from years of also just being a pro though. So like at the end of the day, if you've watched Shea when he first started, the first 5-6 years, he actually was a straight hooper. Like he could take contact, he could still score on contact. He can, but at the same time, what's the point of scoring on contact if you're not getting the calls? And then when you learn so many years how to manipulate the game to where you can get the calls. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, there's still respect there for that because it's like at the end of the day, you're making it to where it worked for you.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Since you brought that up, right? And also one person that was brought up earlier in the conversation about the retirement tour, or you know, final tour or whatever. Mm-hmm. Chris Paul.
Okay.
He was the master manipulator of NBA rules, bro.
Right.
So I don't know. I feel like Chris Paul's treatment got a bit to do with some off the court stuff as well. But at the same time, he like towards I ain't gonna even say towards the end. Like when he left New Orleans, that's when he started playing like that.
Like when you saying he started playing what better? Like playing
Not like
like
SGA,
using the
manipulating the rules and yeah.
Because that's what you got to think about. Those young years, you just showing that you a dog. Those young years when you first get in the league, you just showing you might not even be thinking about manipulating the league. You just trying to fuck up. Like Chris Paul was he was a different.
Like Griffin,
I ain't gonna lie.
Wasn't worried about nothing.
Yeah. Chris Paul was a different dog when he was with the Hornets. When that 2008 season, he won with David West, Peja Stojakovic, and all them. Like you got to think about it. That boy had the stupid handle. He was averaging like 24. 10 rebounds, 10 assists and had like probably 5 rebounds, 4 rebounds at 6'3", 6'2". Like Chris Paul, no, he was 6'1". So Chris Paul, that's another thing. He was different. He was booming on nigga. He dunked on Dwight Howard. So it was like, at that moment, you're just young. You're just showing like, I can boom on you, no matter how short I am. Like you young, you got that mentality. But then when you start getting up on age and you still a star, and again, you getting older, some point you're gonna realize, man, I'm doing too much. I could just do this and make it easier on myself. And then you go play with a Blake Griffin and what you call you start building your IQ up. Your IQ get to another level. And so that's why that's another person I bring up. I hate how his treatment was at the end of his career, because like being honest, Chris Paul, you could have kept him in San Antonio. I don't even know why. I understand why San Antonio brought in De'Aaron Fox, bring in somebody young and all that. But shoot, you could have still brought Chris Paul in on a veteran minimum just to and steal. And again, CP3, when you play, hear the key, because he's smart, bro. Everybody know how smart Chris Paul is, bro. Wemby was that year Chris Paul got there. Wemby and them was there in the playoffs. They probably was in the playoffs. I forgot, but yeah.
We was talking about like the legacy of the Chris Pauls to SGA. I feel like James Harden kind of fit in there too. Do we think that James Harden got more appreciation or respect for that play style that SGA kind of took and made more of his own like mainstream from the foul bait you? Because when you think about it, like even on 2K, like 2K was my basketball introduction barometer. You know what I'm saying? James Harden had the little thing where he baiting fouls, like that was his shit. But people didn't look at James Harden the same way they look at SGA for it. Like, why do y'all think that is?
Because James Harden still balled the f*** out. James Harden still went and got buckets. James Harden. Hey, you go back to the footage, and you ain't got a player, but I could just describe it when they played the Clippers, and Paul George and Pat Beverly was guarding James Harden, and when he hit that three, you remember he crossed Pat Beverly, and Pat Beverly fell into Paul George's legs, and James Harden hit the three on contested. Like, bro, like, and then he still got the foul call. He plays through the foul. Like, that's my thing. Like, James Harden's still playing the score no matter what. He ain't just doing anything, just throwing the ball up in the air. Nah, like James Harden, a real baller. And if you seen his last interview, his last interview was actually interesting. He said he felt like after his Houston days, he said, he took a step back in his play style. He said he took a step back from money, and he took a step back from his play style, because you got to think about it. He said in his mind he's still a scorer. He said he's still really a scorer, but he said, he went to these other teams and started trying to be a team player. And he said he claiming this year he gonna be different. He said he going back to being that scoring monster. He's 37 years old, but again, this is if the coach is gonna give him the key. This is us finally having a chance to see what James Harden go back to being like one of them days when he was in Houston, but while playing alongside Donovan Mitchell. So it'll be interesting to
play
see.
Some defense.
Hey, it'll be interesting to see, because you got to think about it. He kind of don't have to play defense because they done brought in Peyton Watson. And so you bring in Peyton Watson. I hate what they doing with Cam Whitmore, because they just traded for him, but now they finna waive him. I thought that would have been a nice look, come off the bench, or like, some more defense. It could have been more defense. They young players. But at the same time, though, I feel like James Harden, it's interesting that he said that, and it might be a chance for him to show that if he's getting the key to the Cleveland Cavaliers alongside Donovan Mitchell to actually play his style of ball, then they might be able to win the finals, bro. They might can beat the Philly, so we'll see.
Man, all right,
Need to play some defense.
Let's calm down and be feeling. Hey,
He
look.
plays some defense. It's 5 people on that court. Everybody got to play defense. Everybody ain't got to do great on offense. Everybody got to play damn defense. Especially what he just got 90 mil. Man,
Yeah,
look,
97 mil for 3 more years.
Paying the cone that's on them. Offense is one thing, absolutely great, right? Wonderful. Defense wins games.
Why do we talk bad about James Harden defense though? Because in the seasons, no lie, I know what you're gonna say, but in the seasons, we see that James Harden he can still play defense. He still got pickpocket hands. Like he still can get the block. He just don't do it all the time because at the same time he is more focused on offense. And yeah, we can break up the Kobe Bryant since now that how they played on both sides of the court. But still, in my opinion, Kobe still took nights off from playing the star player so he can guard somebody else that he didn't have to too much worry about because he had to preserve himself on energy for offense. So why do we give James Harden such a hard time? Because we see that he does things defensively to sometimes win games. Just like how they say LeBron don't play defense. They say LeBron don't play defense, but at some point LeBron was getting some major stops in final games and stuff like that. I just feel like the disrespect on James Harden defense is kind of just crazy because he plays defense and he's a smart defensive player. Like, come on now. Like,
I think I'm
gonna tell you why I'm on it.
I think it's the comparison. I'm gonna be short with it. I think it's the comparison of his offensive ability and like how great he is on offense, and then when you compare that to his defense, let's say his offense is a 99, his defense is 75. It's like, oh, he suck at defense, but it's like he got an average defense. He's just a great offensive player, and you probably expected a little bit more.
I don't like without comparison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does play defense in the season, but when the world needed him most, he's a cone.
He has had some
playoff
examples of that
when it counts in the
defense.
playoffs. It hands down, man, right in front of him. Like, bro, like, come on, you can't excuse that.
No, that's not the reason. I'm not saying that he didn't play defense. What I'm saying is most of those times where they didn't do well in the playoffs is because he didn't do well offensively. And if he didn't do well offensively, it's because he was too busy either it's like he didn't know if he had to facilitate or to score.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't know his role.
Right.
Their team chemistry was off.
So it's like at the same time, you'll look at that and look at his defense as well, and you'll say, he ain't doing nothing on defense. But then also he ain't doing nothing on offense neither. So what they normally say, he choked. Or he went cold, he always going cold in the playoffs. But it's like, no, he hasn't been in a real situation since Houston to where he had to really be that guy. And when he's that guy, like I said, it's like another Westbrook situation. When you're that guy, you're getting all the touches in time to feel the ball, to know that every time you can just flip the ball up, it's going to go in because you feel it so much, you just get used to it. Like, that means something. And so that's what I mean. Like, you got to give them the key. James Harden got to have the key, and Donovan Mitchell got to be okay with just being like, all right, I'm going to see what you got. You know what I'm saying? Because in the same sense, we know Donovan Mitchell a beast, but it's like James Harden a beast too. Y'all both got to be a beast together. It's just like you getting LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards. You can say Anthony Edwards gonna be the same person, but I ain't gonna lie. If Anthony Edwards ever have to stunt his game down for another player, will he still be the same Anthony Edwards? Nah, he'll just be a very good defensive player because Anthony Edwards actually played defense. But still, like if we can't get the same Anthony Edwards on offense, people gonna say he's going cold. So it's just about being able to give people the actual key to actually play their game, and we can see what happens. But if you're not giving them the key and you asking them to play a role, what happens? Whatever the results is, that's what you see.
Anthony Edwards without the key is Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, y'all.
Because
so go ahead.
No, I like how you compared that because in a sense, Anthony Edwards to the world's eye may look better than Jaylen Brown. Correct? Do you think so? Do y'all think Anthony Edwards is better than Jaylen Brown?
His name.
I think if you were to like take this and post it in the survey Anthony Edwards would probably get the most votes, but they honestly very comparable. I think the only thing is Anthony Edwards was shouldering the team for a fact. I
Right.
think adding LaMelo to that take some of that pressure off of Ant and let him get a little bit more rest, so he don't have to go through the injuries or don't have to play the full 40 minutes like the first five.
Right.
You feel me? So that I think it's just opened up the court a little bit more in order for Ant to do his thing. LaMelo is a good point guard, and he's a tall point guard, and you gotta guard him. You ain't gonna be able to double team Ant when you got LaMelo. Little, he finessing, he quick, he creative. You feel me?
Bro, creative.
And he don't mind passing the ball. He a playmaker. So I think that's something that's gonna go together great. But like you say, like comparing him to Jaylen Brown, like it's very comparable play styles, scoring, and all of that. I just think that Jaylen Brown, he didn't get his credit when he actually shouldered Boston. He really had to carry Boston a decent amount of the time, but their champ or whatever they call him is Jason Tatum. The person who had a calf strain or a sore knee and couldn't play at all in the playoffs, which is, he said Kobe his GOAT, but
Oh God.
Man, I was texting Kobe.
I
Hey, but look,
digress.
we started to speak. That was great discussion, fellas. The NBA schedule officially dropped. I don't think it was this past week. It may have been the week before. Again, we took a week off, so we were a little behind. But the day one games, bro, I want to hear what y'all think is going to happen. We got the Celtics and Pistons for the first game of the season, officially. After that, you got the 76ers and the Knicks. And then you have the Thunder and the Spurs.
The Spurs taking first one. The Pistons are going to take the Celtics. Pistons are going to take the Celtics, and I feel the 76ers might put a good game up in that first game one with the Knicks.
I feel like what's his name? Adam Silver. Ain't that the commissioner name?
Yep.
We might.
I feel like he's being missing.
Yes.
I feel like he's being missing.
I think so too, man. Go ahead. I think so too, though.
I mean, that's it. I mean, if you look at it, you really ain't got to explain it. He being messy as hell because he putting the contenders up against each other. The main contenders that everyone looking at to making the playoffs and making the finals are playing the first week.
Come on, bro.
I mean, we got to see how that's going. We got to see how that's going to look. We got to see how that's going to look because it's like look at that. Like first of all, Knicks and Philly. You got LeBron being there in Madison Square Garden on ring night to see these boys get their rings. First of all, LeBron ain't been close to the finals. Not trying to talk crazy, but LeBron ain't been close to the finals. But at the same time, that's a matchup that we gonna have to see if he's gonna be willing to make it at the Eastern Conference Finals. Now that Spurs and Thunder. Now I think that's where you kind of get a little messy because
before you go in there,
before you
go too deep in that one, I want to comment on the 76ers and the Knicks, bro.
Okay.
To both of y'all's point, Bron finna have to watch them get their ring. It's ring night. You got the number one team from last year, the ones who won the championship. And then, bro, to the point of being messy, Bron held out for 5 or 6 weeks on picking a team so that they can make their schedule. And now you done took the team that Bron went to and you making them play for their first game against the reigning defending champs of the NBA. I honestly think that he trying to like humiliate my dog a little bit. Like he trying to put down the Black Panthers. And guess what? We not going for that. We not going for that. We ain't going for it. We ain't going for it. Yeah, we really about that. Hey, Adam Silver, quit playing with us, man. Quit playing with us. We here. We ain't worried about no Knicks. It's the 6th tape. You feel me? Yeah, Big Bron, Big B's. Hey, shout out to DH Gate and all them Chinese folks get me right, man. Yeah. Come tap in with me.
Straight up.
Yeah. But I think they playing with Bron, bro. I think they don't like the fact that Bron held out on them. So it's like, all right, we're going to make sure your first game of this year is a loss. We're going to keep all your momentum. We're gonna make people have all kind of negative narratives about y'all because your first game gonna be a L, and we're gonna try and humble your ass a little bit. And I definitely think the Knicks gonna win, bro. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Sorry.
I see you don't, man. Hey, hey. All I know
is there any credence to what I'm saying, or am I tripping?
Hey, I'm with you.
I think they're just trying to give LeBron a little bit of motivation. That's it.
Man,
You want to know why? Because you want to know what happened? Because it'll be very embarrassing if the first game LeBron and them lose by 26 points or something. Out of nowhere, LeBron go ahead and be saying right there to the GM, yeah, we got to make a trade somewhere.
You got to think about it, bro. This the first game that y'all finna play as a new team. Y'all got all new components in this month. Y'all ain't had no real game speed runs like this. And now you finna play against a team that won the championship last year. They bring it back, like, if they got 10 players, they bring it back 8 of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think they trying to set them up for the whoop-de-doo, man. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I mean, stirring the pot.
I don't like it, bro.
I mean, it's just part of the NBA, though. That's how you make your money. That's how you get revenue.
But that's Bron, though. Bron is the NBA, National Bron Association.
Just like
if Bron ain't go to Sixers, if Bron ain't go to Sixers, I feel like the Sixers will be playing the Celtics for the first game, just because of the Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown deal.
I can see that,
or whatever. Yeah, and they stirring the pot for sure.
I thought that was surprising that they didn't do that the first game, but yeah, I guess we have to catch.
Yeah, Bron the biggest story.
First game.
They trying to protect JT.
Bron the biggest story, bro.
They trying to
because they know they really don't have a team, and they know the Sixers are embarrassed the Celtics right now.
Well, he might not even play the first game.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be back.
It was supposed to be Achilles, but it was that.
I'm sure he'll be back. He'll be back because that's why he shouldn't have been playing in the playoffs in the first place. He'll be back.
Man. All right, but
while we speaking of the NBA, while we speaking of the NBA, your boy Klay Thompson is gone to Miami. Now,
that, bro? Like, that's legit. That happened.
Yeah. Dallas done bought him out, and now he's gonna be signing with the Miami Heat. And yeah, man, he's gonna probably be starting that lineup.
I like that.
I think it's cold, but at the same time, what Klay Thompson are you getting? Is you giving him the key again? Is you going to be giving him enough shots? My thing is he going to be able to get enough shots to where he can get hot and become Klay Thompson again? Miami Heat desperately needs a three-point shooter. They have Tim Hardaway coming off the bench possibly. But at the same time, you got 2 3-point shooters, but they got to get hot and they got to get the ball. And I think with Giannis and Bam being, driving to the paint as much as they do, causing havoc on offense for the defenses, I feel like they should be able to. Find a way to get them the more shots earlier in the year. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no point of really at the beginning of the season going so crazy to where you can injure yourself. We don't need Giannis nor Bam getting injured. No point in time in this season. So I feel like you start the season off kind of just going ahead and getting these guys hot. Like getting these Klay Thompsons and Tim Hardaway is hot right now. So by the time playoff come, these boys are automatic.
They rolling.
You got too good of. I feel like this was one of them teams. I'm gonna let y'all have it, but I think this is one of them teams where literally Philly struggling right now to have a consistent 3-point shooter. These guys play a different way. They can shoot threes, but they play a different way. Giannis, the Heat have an actual team, and what I mean about that, you have 2 star players. The rest of it is the team. Now you need to get the team involved. You know what I'm saying? And if they can get the team involved, they can put up a good fight with Philly. I
think Giannis gonna be a driving kicker. I think he's gonna be driving and kicking, bro. So I think I'm excited to see how that looks, man. Giannis, he's an unselfish player, bro. I really like Giannis as a player. Unfortunately, he's not LeBron, so it just kind of is what it is. But I really like Giannis as a player, bro.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I think the play is going to be Giannis and Bam drawing as much as attention as possible, which ain't too many people that can stop Giannis. And then you put Bam right aside on him. You're going to have to double team somebody, and I'm quite sure Klay, you could kick him out to the wing in the corner. There you go. Somebody going to have 2 people going to have to pick up one person. At some point, you gotta pick your poison. You
gotta get somebody hot.
And honest, between Giannis and Baron, you still might get the 3 with the and 1 in the paint. So, and I think they might have a faster play style that Klay's used to.
Yeah.
Just Giannis fast as hell. He get up the court quick. Tim Hardaway, he know how to do his thing. I'm not sure of all the players they got, but they got a nice squad. They got potential if the coaching utilizes them the correct way.
They still got Spoelstra down there.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, his coach.
Yeah, he gonna always be the coach.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And the other part too is experience range on that team. All of them have played at the highest level. They not the youngest, they not the oldest. They right in the middle. They're experienced players.
Yeah.
So
You know, it's gonna be a good season, man.
I ain't gonna lie, seeing that just makes me wonder how Jimmy Butler gonna come back with the Warriors, because it's like all these teams getting better, and Warriors, like teams like the Warriors, like one of the teams that didn't make no moves other than getting that rookie. But it's like they got Jimmy Butler coming back, and it's like, can he come back to be the same Jimmy Butler we seen 3-4 years ago in the finals? We gonna find out, man. It's gonna be a hell of a
I ain't gonna
season.
lie, bro. I thought I'd never say this, but I really forgot about Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say this at all, but I really like completely forgot about him.
Nah, you ain't wrong, bro. Cause that's how crazy life been. Like it's like he played with the Heat, and you kind of burn your bridges with that team. They send you to a team where, in a sense, they put a lot of expectation on you, and it's like you ain't been there. And it's like, you ain't been there. Like that first year, he literally averaged like 18, 19 points in the playoffs, and after that, he got hurt. So it was like, man, it's just been unfortunate for Jimmy. But that's why I said this is one of them opportunities where a 37, 36, 38-year-old, however old Jimmy Butler, because he's old, he's up there. How is he's going to be when he come back with Steph? Because Steph's going to need the help, bro. That's all I'm saying. Draymond, we're not expecting Draymond to score 20 points. Like, this ain't the Draymond that we got in 2016. So, yeah, bro, Jimmy Butler.
Why are they still holding on to Draymond is the question.
Because he still lit all that shit up still like that fire. This year, bro. They blowing all this shit up after the year. It's over with for the Golden State Warriors.
That's why he only signed 1 year.
I thought that this season. I swear I did.
I wish they would have got ready with the stuff. Send them somewhere to actually.
They were trying their best to get LeBron.
It's over.
I honestly think that's what fucked up the Warriors. I think because Draymond only signed the 1 year deal, but I think the idea was that if he was to take not sign that contract and wait on the LeBron, the decision. I think if LeBron would have came to the Warriors, Draymond would have still been on the Warriors for a cheaper deal. Probably would have been there for 2 years, because they got LeBron.
$2 million a year.
Yeah. So, but then you got to think about it now. Since LeBron not signed with him, now they gave him a 1 year just because. Okay, well, look, since you did do this for us, we'll pay you this. Let you play this last season now. But after this, we might have to split because that's really what it is right now with the Warriors. They're gonna blow that shit up, and they probably gonna give Steph Curry what he really wants. And I really feel like starting the season off, if it don't play well, we might see Steph Curry getting traded to the Celtics, either the Celtics or the Spurs. And the reason why I say that is because they want to give Steph the best years. They already was having trade talks probably like a month ago about him probably going to the Celtics. So I can see it happening. But the only reason why I bring the Spurs in because you got De'Aaron Fox on that contract. Him and Steph make about the same. So you can send Steph over there to San Antonio, bring a young player to the Celtics.
Man. It's crazy how time, like we said at the top of this, bro, time really be moving, man. Our greats.
They're gonna reunite the Splash Brothers, bro. Steph going to the Yams, bro.
Right.
They gonna send Steph to Miami.
Steph in Miami would be insane. I feel bad for Aisha. Feel bad for Aisha.
I don't feel bad for her. Oh. I don't feel bad for her at all.
She apologized. She fucked up and she apologized.
Yeah, she a good woman.
Hey, speaking of good women, Olivia Miles, bro. Olivia Miles has been balling. She's been doing her thing with the WNBA. She's a walking clip maker, bro. I know we in the streaming era, everything about clips and like what's the biggest highlights you can make, bro. She's a walking clip maker. So shout out to Olivia Miles. Told y'all a few months back that she gonna be one of them ones. Poindexter. Her official nickname is the Spectacle because she got them glasses on, but she a show, bro. Olivia Miles, man. If you haven't seen Olivia Miles play yet, chat, people out there in the world watching, do yourself a favor and go watch her hoop, bro. She is a natural born killer on the court.
Shout out Olivia Miles.
Check that out.
Shout out to Shorty. She one of them.
Hey, and we talking about WNBA. Hey man. Since we talk about WNBA, bro. Now you know Jeff T podcast. They get a little crazy sometimes.
They definitely do.
Especially what's buddy name that don't
Be
Hen.
They compare Giannis to a big booty black chick, and I kind of felt them like just personality wise to like the kind of woman that you would have. It was a crazy conversation, but I understand where it was going. Go ahead, my bad.
But speaking of comparing, right?
Mm-hmm.
B here said Brittney Griner is officially a black man. She's in the WNBA, then got divorced, got kids, and she is officially on child support.
She on child support?
Yes.
So if she can pay child support, then Royce White and Enes Kanter could be in the NBA. The WNBA.
I ain't gonna lie. They better cut it out. I swear, bro, the WNBA is just starting to make their way through. And if that happen, bro, it's gonna kill it.
Man, if they add men to that league, bro, you know how dope that'll be. A co-ed NBA.
Who wanna watch that?
A co-ed basketball league, bro. Girls crossing up, bro. That'd be crazy.
Nah, bro. If you know your career is on the outs in the NBA, bro, just go to the G League.
Guys, I'm sorry. I can't get. How's Brittney Griner on child support and she can't make a baby?
Yes, she can. She got a.
Hey, she signed a birth certificate for two kids that her wife had. I'm just saying. Hey, matter of fact, yeah, on child support, you don't have to be the biological father. If your name is on the birth certificate, hey, you're the father.
She won't have his Brittney.
This makes me upset. All right, so did the girl trap Brittney Griner? Is that what we think happened? Or did they just fall in love and it just ain't work out?
Hey,
we don't know.
Man,
bro.
Free Brittney. Free her again, bro.
Man.
She got locked up in Russia.
So bad.
Now she locked up over here with child support, man. Free Brittney, bro. What the bro? This makes
got married, kids, divorce, child support.
I think it's good for the coaching.
She officially what she want to be.
Man, I don't like this, man. Bro.
She got the full experience, bro.
Can we go into the 1990s, please? I don't like 2020, bro. I don't like this, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hey,
bro, with her,
look,
bro.
She got the full experience of what she wanted to be.
Man, I don't like this, bro. I'm sorry.
She'll be paying up to that mother 18.
I don't like this.
You feel me?
Hey, man. All right. So, speaking of the world, man, we got on Target ass about them not holding up to the end of the DEI, the diversity, equity, and inclusion things that they're supposed to do. And Target's stock has dropped significantly because of that. And I want to take the time to highlight a company that has done the exact opposite. The reason why Target dropped a lot of the things they was promising to do is because Trump and his team kind of got rid of the DEI overall quote unquote requirements, or just the push that was going on at the time after the George Floyd and all this other stuff going on that was severely impacting Black America. And we still got our issues going on. We may not have big headline stuff, but we still got poverty. We still got reading and literacy rates. We still got just overall not being in a great position. And when they got rid of the national push for it, Target was like, all right, hey, look, that $2 billion we said we was gonna set aside for y'all, we ain't doing that no more. And it's got a hold to it, and we boycotted their stuff, and we did a great job of boycotting because they are severely suffering from it. Now, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, I only brought up Target to say this. Best Buy has been silently, quietly continuing to invest in the black community, continuing to have programs to get black students and kids from high school into college, programs to get black students from high school hired into like they tech teams and all type of stuff. Best Buy has been a consistent partner with the black community here in America, bro. And I just want to give them a shout out and tell them we appreciate y'all for holding up to your word, bro, because it ain't required no more. So they could have easily just did the same thing the Target did, bro. So, man, somebody, if you in the chat, you listening to this, go out to Best Buy and buy some. I know it ain't cheap, but they got open box deals and all types of stuff over there, man. Let's go support them the way they supporting us, bro. Shout out to Best Buy. And
We love you, Best Buy.
And they price match. And like I got a couple things to say about that, right?
mm-hmm.
So with the whole DEI canceling deal and all that too. Hey, Trump ran politics on that. Pretty much if you wanted any type of grant or federal funds, it was either, hey, get on and lay down. You feel me? This is the direction that we going, and we're not funding or supporting anything or any company that's going against it. So if you want something from us, you do as we say. I work for a company. The same thing happened. DEI got completely canceled. The chief DEI officer was released, and they kept that very quiet. Great guy. He knew his things, and also he was not only the DEI that's being talked about in mass media. He was on the marketing side, making sure you're doing what's best for the company to not impact sales at the right time, kind of deal. So it was almost a Bud Light type situation, and he jumped in front of that and made sure that didn't happen.
So, question: if you held on to your DEI practices under the new regime and approach that had where it was anti-DEI, then you wasn't gonna get none of the federal money?
Pretty much, they were threatening to. They were threatening. Same with tariffs and the whole Canada talk and all that stuff, right? You're not gonna pay tariffs, or or we can't come to an agreement. We're gonna tax the hell out of you with tariffs. That kind of conversation, or whatever. And granted, the company at the time was going through a lot of turmoil between the two administrations. Because the previous administration had promised a lot of things that they just jumped right on for the tax credits, even though the business decision was not the best. They jumped at free money, and then it got pulled back while you were in the middle of figuring this stuff out, and now you got to foot the bill.
I'm with you now.
And your products ain't selling. So, like, I understand, but I disagree, if that makes sense. I understand the rationale behind it, but I think also it's rash decision making for something that costs so much versus something that costs so little.
At that point, it's like, what's your morals? Like, because at this point, you just doing whatever it is going to get you a benefit for your taxes. You don't have an identity. It's like you just a corporate entity that's, oh, well, this is going to benefit us, we're going to do this. Or, oh, this is not going to benefit us, we're going to ask this. But it's like, what do you stand on as a company? And
right, what's right? What's your morals and all this stuff? What's your beliefs and morals and what you're going to stand on? And I mean, it showed. And I would say that the company I used to work for, it would have hit the media, but they made sure to keep that under wraps as much as they could, even in house. It was real hush hush. The only way I found out about it is because I know how to politic.
Yeah,
so.
You up there with that.
Shout out to big guy. If he would see this, I doubt if he would. He know who I'm talking about. But absolutely great person. He wasn't someone, black guy as well. But he wasn't someone that was forcing the mass media understanding of DEI. Like I said, people don't understand how DEI can definitely impact marketing. All right. In Target situation, they put out some products that were very
The
insensitive. It's
coolest
like who
monkey
they
in the
approve
jungle.
this.
Yeah. What?
All right. It's like who the thought this was okay. But having this man at that seat, um, a lot of people in the company wanted to do a certain thing with a certain product for a certain event, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine with doing that concept, but this product, no. This is what's the moneymaker for the company, and historically has been so. And we got a lot of competitors in this area. So,
Mm,
and Bud Light had just happened.
mm.
So
No, we lost you.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, look, he started talking that talk, man. You know them black trucks come outside to stop us when we get to cooking, man.
Yeah.
You know how it go.
Yeah.
Marcus, refresh yourself.
all-
While you doing that, brother, we'll keep it rolling. Uh, we talked about the stuff.
it brought my big black pulled up.
Yeah, the black
Yeah,
trucks.
the black
bro.
truck.
You know how it go, man. Was there any closing thoughts on that
They
you
still
had?
pulling up. They still pulling up.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, you good now.
Uh-oh, kinda.
Yeah, they pulled up again.
Oh, they on your ass like grass, Mr.
Yeah, they on his
Postman.
ass, man. I told you, man. Stop talking all that stuff. There you
Yeah,
go.
you can't. Hey, you know that black power though. Hey, they own us, bro. They getting up. They
Hey, bro,
aware.
yeah, closing thoughts on that, bro, is just understand.
Damn!
Oh, they own us, bro. They not playing. They not playing. Oh my God. Chat, they gonna try to take him out. He talking.
Yeah, we gonna come back. He gonna come to the screen. Oh, he gonna be gone. He ain't gonna be sitting there.
He gonna have somebody in all black behind him in a shiesty mask.
He gonna have an apple in his mouth.
Yeah, like
Bad food.
we will take your friend. You've been talking too
We
much
need-
black power
We need $2 million at this location.
at this location immediately. All right, but keeping things rolling, man. We talking black power. We talking controversial things that are going on. Carmelo Anthony, the young man that got into the scrap, and then he poked up the two brothers. His judge was recused from their position. When we initially started talking about the story, and May had brought up that there was a lot of politics at play because the judge was trying to get reelected for that role this upcoming year.
Right.
And so he figured that the judge, if they didn't go with the mass opinions, if you go with the opinions of the masses, the majority in his town, that it would have led to him losing his position and whatnot, and he'd probably have to bring him back later on so he can appeal it later on so he can keep his role. But now that Buddy has been recused from his role, I think that there's a chance that, we back. I was worried about you, man. I was worried about you. We was just talking about Carmelo Anthony and his judge, bro, and how he got recused and everything. And I'm wondering, bro, is there going to be an appeal incoming? It seems like there may be an opportunity for Carmelo to get out a little bit sooner than later now.
So I think on where they're at right now is they're doing a retrial, and with that, so with the court system, you also have rights with going through trial. If the judge is found to have certain biases for any reasons, you can bring that up, and they can retry you under a new judge. You also have the right to change the venue or the location of your trial if there's anything pending, or most of the time your jury is going to be from a certain area, so you have the right to change that location as well. And yeah, I did peep, you feel me? Hey, your boy might know a little something. You feel
man,
me?
a lot,
But yeah, like I am glad that happened. I'm glad it happened much sooner than I expected it to. And with the whole situation that's going on, one, they, like you said, they did mention that part of the decision was made to keep down riots or whatever that happened. And they not bringing up the re-election because they not, but yeah, I'm quite sure that plays a part in that as well. And I mean, the fact that he made that decision, even though it's getting recalled and will be retried with a different judge or whatever, I'm quite sure he'll still be reelected unless the courts find, unless the courts or the judicial system find that he was being unfair and impartial with the sentencing of the case and all of that stuff. But additionally, what's come out that the defense attorney had played a part in it as well, and that certain information that would have been very helpful to surface against the other individual was not brought up. And your attorney has the power to push that, and the judge has the final decision on to approve or deny certain bodies of evidence to the court. Some of this stuff is the past offenses of the guy with Carmelo. Yeah, and it's a lot. It's years of offenses, violent acts, racism, and honestly, something very similar as well. He ran someone else from under the school's tent or some kind of stuff. So I'm glad it's happening how it's happening.
Yeah, man. So
Free Carmelo, man.
Yup, there's hope for our brother, man.
Hey, this to go to show all you little out there. That's why you need to watch where the hell you at in life. Stop being in the wrong places at the wrong time. And even when you're in the wrong place, sometimes you need to watch how you react. Every reaction don't need to be a reaction. Think about it before you do it. And I mean, honestly, man, sometimes it's just cool to just kind of like, hey, man, hey, I understand we got to defend ourselves, man. We got to do what we got to do. But, man, don't go too far, man. Don't go too far, man. Think about it before you do it, man. We understand it's a reaction after every reaction, man, bro, man. But just watch out, man, because at the end of the day, man, this don't even have to be sitting in that spot right now. I hate that he still stabbed that little boy. He could have still defended himself in other ways. That's all I'm saying. But at the same time, just watch where you at, man, because, hey, man, you see how they doing us, and you see what all we got to do just to get out this. So watch what you're doing, man.
You feel me?
My favorite motto:
suppressed evidence, bro.
Playing slow.
Suppressed evidence is terrible. Even if you're within the right or you believe that you're right, you still might have to answer to it. And even with that, Carmelo never took the stand and answered for anything, but the things that would have given those answers and reasons or even rationale as to why was selectively suppressed. Meaning, there's a lot of evidence that could have helped them out, and they chose not to bring it up.
You know what? I never understood that with cases too, and I understand you listen to your lawyer and all that. Like, we're not gonna let you take the stand. It's just like with the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion situation. Like, I just felt like if you really ain't do it, why you don't just take the stand? And I understand they said, well, he might say something that might, mess him up. Bro, you know what? At this point, I don't give a f***. It's my words against the law. Long as I know if I told my side, let me understand why the fuck I still got f***ed over. But ain't no way I'm just going to sit down and just watch my life go because I didn't say shit. Like, I need to say something. I don't care if it still send me to jail. Like, at least I said something. Because I need the world to know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the tricky part. Here's the tricky part with that, right? Most, the defense had, if you take the stand, your defense attorney is going to be the first one to speak to you to much tell your narrative. Most times it's going to be yes or no questions. 75 to 90% of the time, the questions are going to be yes or no, and you're not going to be able to just tell your story, right? And you can be held in contempt of court for that. And then upon cross-examination, It's the same thing as well. It's majority yes or no questions. And they're going to grill you in so many different ways. And it's just a wordplay, right? I can say I was defending myself, right? But um, if I cross examine you, it's like, well, you brought a knife to this event, maybe thinking that someone would have approached you, right? Yes or no? Is it true that you and this individual have had incidents in the past? Yes or no? Then it's like, well, and you knew this individual would be under this tent. Yes or no? So, like, you see how tricky that is?
Yeah, you can establish a tent,
And
and you got a weapon.
right.
Man, I'm up there talking like I don't understand cross examination. Yes or no? Well, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I mean, I saw him there, but just answer the question. I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna be talking, bro. They gonna have to send me the off because I'm gonna try to get my point across.
Yeah, they gonna do it, bro. They gonna hold you in contempt. The only people that get up there and able to tell stories are witnesses.
I'm like, ain't no way. I'll be. That's why I said you gotta watch. Because if you can't speak for yourself, no, man, I ain't finna be doing no dumb. They gonna get me put in no situation like that. Because I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna still talk. You gonna have to put me in contempt. Because I'm gonna talk. I ain't gonna let you. As soon as you say something wrong, hold up now.
Wait, motherfucker, I don't agree. No, y'all not finna surround me.
I don't give a damn. The jury gonna feel my emotions, guys.
God, I'm gonna make you feel me. Hey, I'm gonna try to appeal to that human aspect in all of us, but that shit don't work, man. This is a game of white and black, and I'm not talking about skin color. I'm talking about text.
Yeah,
man. Speaking of white and black, Penn State, you heard me?
Sandusky.
Y'all heard about the incident with Penn State?
The last thing I heard about Penn State was Sandusky. Did he go there?
I don't know. I think so.
That shit been so long ago. My bad. I didn't mean to distract us.
No. So Penn State, this whole fraternity, this is not a D9 fraternity, was busted as a drug trafficking ring or something like that. Up to like maybe like the entire frat. The entire frat got charged with it. Even the old guy. I don't know what his position in the frat was on that campus or what chapter. I'm not sure what non D9 frats how they structure their stuff, but I don't know if it was a chapter or what. But this guy had to be about 40, 50 years old. He got jammed up with it too. They did a full bust on the entire frat.
Only reason why I'm saying that's what's up because Penn State, I bet they were lit on campus. I bet they had some lit nights, boy.
Gee, you already know they did.
Yeah, and pills, cocaine, all that stuff. Yeah, it's trafficking.
I remember I had my first Blue Dolphin.
Yeah, but here's a controversial part. Here's a controversy on this, right? And I saw a post and I was like, they might be right. I'm just curious on what you guys think about it. If this happened at a HBCU, how do you feel like it would be in the media?
They would.
Do you think it'll have a bigger spotlight?
It probably would have the same spotlight. I think that it would have just been like more on our radar because that's in our algorithm a little bit more. I think it's some white people out here probably tripping about this, but I mean, I can't say too much, man. What was that Alcorn jumping?
I don't know what. Alcorn was a great place.
Yeah. I was talking about parties. I was only talking about parties and positivity. We was pushing positivity across campus. Pushing positivity across campus. Any time of day or night, you can call us to get some positivity. Because that's what we do. Pushing P. So, I mean, hey, look, kids gonna be kids, bro. Hopefully, buddy, lawyer up. cocaine is a hell of a drug, so he gonna need him some help and some assistance, man. But he might get his ass loaded, bro.
I'm
I
glad
don't
I ain't
know.
never ran
I
into no
just hope the
friends with cocaine.
sentencing equal up, bro. Because I don't know if y'all heard about this student that's been accepted to LSU. He's had a history of sexual offenses,
God,
right?
dog, bro.
4 sexual offenses. And granted, this guy is 19 now, so he started early with this stuff. And he, like, his past history would not stick with him.
So you talking about like he been doing like touching, doing
Hey man,
assaults.
he supposed to be registered.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
He's supposed to be a registered offender. That's for sure, at the very least. But for whatever reason, that ain't his past history will not follow him.
Well, that's God right there.
Man, it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know,
No,
bro. And it ain't them knowing
God
God.
giving
Goddamn.
that God giving him a chance. goddamn it. Sometimes
Man,
put you in different
alright.
situations where some people wouldn't have that opportunity.
That's his rich uncle.
Have either of you ever been to LSU's campus?
I never have.
Hell no.
It's
I've heard stories about
it's a very tempting environment, and for someone with a past crime that can't control himself, just very concerned.
I mean, if he on the registry, what about anybody else that's on the registry? Can they go to college?
I don't think he'll be on the registry.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Whoa. Strong language in the chat. But that's probably who it is. Is that related to the Madison Brooks case? MA, do you know?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Potentially Liberty, but we'll see. Man, there's some crazy stuff going on out here. Anything else in world news?
Man, somebody they said that in the chat. I ain't gonna lie, that made me think about the shit that happened in Jackson the other day. Well, not the other day, but it was a while ago. I ain't gonna bring it up because it ain't nothing that's gonna get no. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy what people be doing in the world. That's all I'm gonna say.
You talked to
I
man,
heard
right?
something happened in Jackson, bro. He ain't never right.
Yeah.
Yo, go ahead, tell us, man. What happened?
No, I ain't gonna tell it because that really shouldn't. Because that's somebody's trauma. That's really somebody's trauma, and I just felt like that was just unfortunate for that person because, first of all, people was making jokes about it on social media, and social media. I feel like social media it doesn't make light of situations. They always try to make fun of the situation, but a lot of situations not supposed to be made fun of because if it was a woman, then people would be saying he need to be thrown into jail. If it was a kid, people would be saying that he need to be sent to, jail and get done this type of way. But the fact that it was, I'm just gonna say done to a male figure, it was kind of just messed up how it was perceived on social media. So that's why I said I didn't want to bring light to what actually happened. Like what actually happened. I didn't want to actually bring this to them because I don't want to air that type of trauma out. Because you never know who's out there. It might be a family member. It might be happening. It might have happened to their uncle.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I just don't like how social media doesn't take serious of certain things, especially when it comes to men.
Yeah. That's why men's mental health be so messed up. But MA basically, a man was found taken by another man up in Jackson, and they had called the police on him, but he ended up going to jail and stuff. Yeah, Fleece Johnson type deal, man. So it's some crazy stuff going on, man. It's some crazy stuff going on. Transitioning us to something a little lighter, bro. A little lighter. Hey. When I tell y'all that these past couple weeks have been, and again, prayers for all victims. We hope that everybody gets the love and attention that they need as a child so that they don't grow up and become bad people. The hate you give little infants fuck everybody over. Thug life. Hey, now, Nipsey Hussle dropped his posthumous, however you say it, I don't know, because I don't like thinking about people being dead that I fuck with as an artist. He dropped his album, bro. And when I tell you, bro, it's been such a great experience being able to listen to it, man. It's him and Bino Rideaux. I was telling y'all about it last week. It's such a good album, man. I'm probably like glazing, meat riding, all this stuff because Nipsey probably is my favorite artist ever since I found out about Bro. But it was so good to hear the album, and then like I kind of got fucked up a little bit because now it's like you wait so long to hear the album, and then it's like there ain't gonna be no more new music, and like it kind of fucked me up having to think that way, bro. But when I tell you that he put his, you could tell that not him but his team put their heart and soul into making sure that this tape came out and it was done the right way, bro. And they did, man. I'm talking about from the start of that motherfucker to the finish, man. It's a great album, bro. It's a great album. Shout out to Bino. Shout
It
out to
might
Black
be some
Sam.
more music, bro.
You think so? I hope so, bro. I get sad when I think about no more, like not hearing no new Nipsey, bro. I get a little sad about it.
Yeah, nah, I'm with you, but I think I saw a clip. Someone said someone brought up from like 2017. He was riding around listening to the song on live or something. Was it 500 Horses or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
So it was
thing
like
about it, I'ma keep
2017
on
is when
balling.
that song was done. So
Yo.
I don't know.
And,
It might be more.
hopefully, man, but it's like it's crazy for that music to be made in 2017, which is 9 years ago at this point, and for it to still sound current. Like it don't sound dated at all. Like it sounds like
Right.
somebody could have just recorded this last month or last year and then they just put it out, man. Timeless artist, bro. Timeless artist, man.
Yeah, but they could have used the Tory Lanez and probably AI Nipsey voice.
They could have did that, bro. They could have did it. I hope they don't do that though.
I
I
hope
hope they
not
don't,
either.
man. And I was thinking about
That's
this too.
disrespectful.
Nipsey's one of those guys, bro, to where, again, I'm super glazed and I don't give a. This is the perfect place to do it. He's one of those guys to where like he can talk on the track and you don't really have to have music. He can just talk on that and it's gonna feel like impactful. It's gonna sound good. I was wondering like who are other artists that have that same kind of ability to just get on the track and just talk and it sounds smooth. One person for me that stands out is Jeezy outside of Nipsey. But I'm just like thinking of other guys that kind of got that same ability to where I could just talk on this and it's still gonna be captivating. Some people ain't got that. Everybody can't do ad libs and shit.
Yeah, I'd say Tip, T.I.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of songs where he talk his shit.
Put partner. Yeah.
Even when he's speaking like straight up game, his last album, he was speaking game on the last couple of albums. I remember Trouble Man. Yeah, when he was doing like his little dialogues and shit, when he had like even when he do like his little acting shit, but even when he was just talking, like just talking to the world, I say Tip. I also say E40.
Ew. I don't fuck with
If you
E40,
just-
bro. I don't know what it is about him.
When I used to listen to E40 back in the 2000s, he used to be like a good narrator for his own shit. But other than that, that's like talking. Just if you just talking about just talking on the track with no music, yeah, that's the people that I've heard.
The old Boosie.
Oh no,
I'm with you.
Lil Boosie, not Boosie bad.
Oh,
Lil Boosie.
I'm with you, bro. That ability to be able to just kind of command the track, like, yeah, you probably got music going on in the background, but to be able to just captivate your audience just by talking. Shit, that was first podcast, man. Shout out to them guys, bro. Shout out to Nipsey and Bino, bro. Great tape. If you haven't heard it yet, check it out and enjoy it.
Speaking of cripping, we're gonna blood over here because the Game just dropped that new album, Documentary 3. And I'm a real big B over here, so ain't no thing big Pyru over here. Yeah, my boys just dropped it. Yeah, man. Don't look at me like that. Put your eyebrow down, bro. But yeah, man.
Hey, my P stands for Pat.
Yeah, mine stands. Yeah, you know what it is, man.
Something like it.
Yeah. The Patty LaBelle pie. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, man, the Game dropped this album, man. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. It started off so dope. Hold on.
Them black trucks got my buddy. Have you heard the Game album?
I haven't, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't know you
I
dropped.
haven't. The rollout was garbage. Like I just saw him on like interviews ranting. I didn't know something was coming.
The thing I've been seeing most from Game lately is the stuff about the beef with Kendrick. Oh, this is documentary 3. So he was supposed to treat this like a pot of gold. He got
You
24
feel me?
tracks on here, bro. He got features from Larry June, Black Thought, Marsha Ambrosius, Party Next Door, Kanye West. He got Drake Yoderuler on here. He got Drake on here.
Yeah.
He got Snoop Dogg on here. He got Wayne. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, the black
But
truck
hold on,
dog tried to jump on me.
Oh, well, I'm glad they didn't get you.
Yeah, the black.
Talk to us
Yeah,
about
he
the tape,
tried to
man.
jump on me.
What happened with the
Man,
rollout for
the
this?
out. He didn't do it, bro. And I thought that was weird, but the man, like, it was like, you know, he just did the verses 2 weeks ago. And he said at the verses, documentary 3 was already done. He said it's ready to go. But he never did like a rollout. He literally just Friday came, dropped the song No Breaks with Drake on it. And then before you knew it, the album was out. And so, I mean, and like I said, it's a good album because the first song has got Love It. Well, he got the first song. It's a nice little track. I actually like the first track. Number 2 is Love It or Hate It. And he got Snoop Dogg and Cool and Dre on there. And when I say it's like the Hate It or Love It, and it got that What You Won't Do for Love playing while that song going.
Okay.
And it's like Snoop Dogg come in with that cadence like 50 Cent was. Mama kissing the girl. He rapping this shit. It's a dope track. Also the one with Wayne, Big Steppers. That's a nice track. Lil Wayne actually killed it in my opinion. He got a song that I actually like. The Game got a song that I actually like. I wanted us to bring it in for the day because we, you know, it's been a while, but I felt like we were Game. It was number 7 called Scary Times. And I just felt like that's a dope track, bro. He also like got the All I Wanna Do Is Zoom, 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 man, boom, boom. Like, that's hard, bro.
Ran through the hood, been around the world, caught phase back to back off of girls. Don't like me, can't do shit about it, cause my clip too crowded and my rag wrapped around it. Gang bang, bang, little crip walk, blood walk, ayy, little get it. Like some blunts from the liquor store. Roll it, light it, yeah, I'm with the smoke. Chronic smoke, cigarette smoke, cigar smoke, the engine.
Okay, let's see where we going.
Yeah, and then like I said, like that whole album, now the one with Drakeo as well. First of all, I thought that was a dope collaboration. I didn't see the collaboration happen, but then it just goes to show you that the Game really don't be flip flopping on as well because again, just did a versus with YG, but then. Now he got a song with Drakeo on the album. You know, rest in peace to Drakeo. But, you know, Drakeo and that YG had their little altercation. So it's like, it's just kind of cool to see that Buddy is really like he's not into people's like mess. He's like, it's like Drake.
Right,
he's like Game trying to show love. It's like Game trying to show love to the whole LA.
Now you done brought some controversy out. Do you want to go through the controversy or we want to keep on celebrating Mr. Game, Mr. Chuck?
I feel like we should celebrate Mr. Game. I just think that's just what I just think he be really just trying to show love to the whole LA as a whole. And then at the end of the day, people got their own I think people just got their own problems that they got going on. And somehow Game just he just like, I want to reach out, but they not accepting me because I'm still cool with this nigga. And I feel like at the end of the day, you can't make me switch up on somebody that I've always been, you know, just because we from the same area or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that. I fuck with Game. I feel like he a real nigga, bro. For all the flaws and the pitfalls that come with that, he a real nigga. And I respect it at the end of the day. And every real nigga just want to be loved, bro.
Nah, man, you see how they be getting emotional on his little interview rants.
He just want to be loved, bro. That's it.
That nigga ranted at the verses. He be ranting at his own shows. He just did an interview. He was just at a club for the documentary 3 where he was ranting about, you know, the whole Kendrick, Drake, and all type of shit. It's like he just saying, bro, like, bro, I put on, I put niggas on mixtapes. I did that. I just want my respect. I just want to be able to show love and receive my love. But at the end of the day, y'all. But I'll just go ahead and say it because we said it earlier before the show. At the end of the day, just want to be respected as OGs as they all as they used to respect their OGs. And at the end of the day, these young don't care about that shit right now. So, but I still give Game his respect because for me, I listened to Game back when he first dropped the documentary 1, documentary 2, documentary 3 when he was going at 50 G Unit. Everybody, man, it was just like that was just one of those situations. He went at Meek Mill, he went at all type of niggas. Also, the Game is He's a funny. Like also, like he ain't scared to talk shit to anybody. He even said on the album, "I made Chris Brown the blood, so you just gotta take that shit." He said, "Like, what you gonna do about it? Like, it don't matter. He's official. Like, he's letting you know, like, I've done shit and I do shit to get under my skin. Like, that's just who the game is, and I respect it because he never switched up on his artistry and who he was too. Like, cause we know the game is a big ass blood. Like, we know he's a real Pyru. We know he's real. Yeah, he made Chris Brown blood. That shit crazy as hell. But at the same time, yeah, who gonna do something about it at that point? You know what I'm saying?
Bless the man.
Can't call that out.
What you thinking there, man? I see it on your face, man.
Man, look, we gonna skate on past that last little topic. But like I haven't listened to it yet because I barely knew it was an album out. And I'm a big Game fan. But just looking at the tracks and features, I am glad to see he got like a ton of upcoming LA artists on here. Like I'm definitely glad to see that he showed a lot of love to LA and West Coast, some of the Bay Area and all of that stuff, giving some artists that light. And the reason why that's important is because Kendrick did it on GNX. One of the main ones was AZ Chike, right? Majority, if you ain't from LA or whatever, you probably never heard of Buddy. But he decent. I've been checking out his music. He decent. So just glad to see that. But the rest of it,
was he on the album?
Yeah, AZ.
Well, AZ Chike. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one with Lefty Gunplay on it too.
I feel like I'm the Joker.
Cause I seen something. It was some mess going on. Whack 100. Like we had this conversation about Whack 100, but he just put out like a video yesterday. He was talking about how AZ Chike. He was like he don't know if his name is Ass Cheek or whatever. But he was like basically AZ Chike tried to get the verse pulled from the album.
From the Games album?
From the Games album because he thought that it would have made he thought it would have showed disloyalty to Kendrick.
They politics be so unnecessarily deep sometimes.
Yeah. And he said that the thing is Kendrick wouldn't even care about that. Like Wax said Kendrick wouldn't care about nothing like that. You just getting featured on other art. Yeah, get your money. But that's why he said niggas are so deep into that beef.
The situation happened.
Ain't no telling, man.
Now I ain't gonna lie. When I do go back and listen to 100 with him and Drake,
you can hear it.
He started out that song. Called me to set you up.
Telling me to come and wet you up. You were out of town. Like Diddy, heard about the shit with Diddy, so I came through to vest you up. And I got a vest for her, a vest for Puff, a vest for everybody on his platform. What? It's like, cuz, like, that Kendrick right down the street, right? These don't like it.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, when I listen to it now, that's all I can think about. Huh?
When Drake and Kid, they was beefing all the way back then,
bro. It's been a cold war since the niggas came in the game together. Them niggas rushing.
I did. I thought that the whole thing he said about that with 100 was a situation with Diddy.
Drake had beef with Diddy too, though. That's what I was first thinking about. I was thinking it was a Diddy thing, but when you think about it, they say Compton is like a small town. It's in LA, but it's a small town, so it's like I got to vest you up from these niggas, top dog in them, the ones that secretly don't like you. Y'all know y'all don't like each other, but y'all ain't put it out there into the public yet.
He was talking. When you look back at it, he was talking to Drake in that song.
That's weird for grown men. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. But get misunderstood, man. Like my boy Pooh Shiesty. My favorite motto: laying low, playing slow. You feel me? It's Nardo Shiesty. I have to support the homie. You feel me? Hey, free Pooh. I know he crazy. I know he might be a little thrown off. I know he might be very extremely ignorant. I know he probably did the wrong thing. Free Pooh Shiesty, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry, for real. This album was so good, bro. Like, I'm gonna ask a question about this in a second. But the album was so good. Just all like some ignorant It was a great album, bro. It's near like top of the list, top 15 for the year. And it's crazy to say that because this is like it's real trap music. Like when you think about Gucci Mane saying, I don't make hip hop, I make trap music. Like that's what this is, bro. And it's one of the top albums of the year to me, bro. I don't think I like it more than Nipsey, but it's comparable, dog. Like, man, shout out to
I'm back on
question. I got a question to ask y'all on it though.
Good.
In one of the songs, Pooh Shiesty said, we in Memphis, young niggas don't do drugs, we catch bodies or something like that. And it made me think about it, bro. Now, of course, it's going to sound extremely ignorant, but in this confined environment, if you had to choose between kids listening to like some Juice WRLD type druggy type music, drug user music, or killer music, which one would you rather kids listen? Not even kids, because kids sound bad. Which one would you rather people listen to? Druggy music or killer music? If you had to pick one. Of course, neither one of these are good examples. But if you had to pick one, which one would you rather people listen to?
I ain't gonna lie, you just stressed me the fuck out on that one because I kind of got to see the drug side. That's not a cool sight. But then at the same time, I don't think I want to see that killer side neither because that get grimy and disloyal. You can go anywhere, and once you get to doing it, you just get to doing it. And if you're doing that with a clear mind too, no drugs, like not like it's like saying it's basically like what you said. Would you rather do hella drugs or would you just go out and kill people?
Which one would you rather
like what you
listen
asked.
to? Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't pick that one because that's just so hard. It's like I ain't gonna even say it's a stupid question. Like it's just so because it's like in a sense it's just so crazy when you think about it. It's like I wouldn't want them to do none of it.
It's crazy.
I got a question about that though.
What?
Like, are we talking about like modern druggy music, like what they're actually rapping about, or like what's going on in the background as well?
No, like the modern druggy music. At a certain point,
Like,
we had drug dealer music, and then after that, we
then
had
we got Juice WRLD
music.
music.
You know what I'm saying? And now we're kind of in the era of and drilling music, and it's like which would you rather people listen to? It's a up question, but I just want to hear.
Yeah, it is because that's why I said it was up when you think about it. I'm sorry when it me up because when you said it, bro, that's just like saying, would you rather commit suicide off an overdose, or would you rather go out here like Scarface? It's just I don't know, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna pick drugs just because drugs have always been present in music. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna bring it up to modern, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the gap, right? Like 70s, 80s. It was certain vices being made, and there's certain reasons why those songs are classics. In the 90s, everybody was taking X. That's why the songs sound so good. All the rappers and like not that like actual
ecstasy.
Like ecstasy.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why you get the feelings with those songs are there. That's why they classics. It's timeless music because of the feeling that went into it. Right. And then we transition to the downers, you know, your what is Zans and Lean and all that stuff. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a little more experimental, The Weeknd, right?
Yeah.
And now we at a stage it's just ignorant, which is sad. But I think if I was to choose, I'm going drugs because I mean, what's that? Lil Wayne, Me and My Cup is a classic. You know, Smoking on Purple is a classic. Downhill's a song because I popped them pills, them jiggers.
Let's take a cruise one weekend and do some X, y'all.
No, thank you. I'm picking killer music. Say what you want. I think there's value in the black community being more aggressive, being more militant, being more on code. Now, if we could just turn that externally, not to white people, Y'all know I love white people. I fuck with white people. Not to Asians, Indians, and none of that. But if we could turn it to the enemies of the state, I think we'd be much better off. I'm going killer music. It's something about it, bro. I don't know.
Killer music is definitely more entertaining.
We gotta be more militant, bro. We got a lot of pussies. Sorry. We gotta be more militant. So I'm going killer music. Them drugs make everybody, oh, I'm soft, blah, blah, blah. Nah, harden up. It sounds bad, but I'm going killer music.
Yeah, that's a crazy
Please
question.
don't judge me.
But that was a
and
good
I
question,
won't
though.
judge you. Because it can get ugly. If I
Yeah,
pull
that is
my
some drill
pistol, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that what in that alley? You feel me?
That might be before my time.
I'm
What
your
is that?
doctor when they need.
I ain't gonna lie, MA, you might be on to something. I'd rather do drugs, yeah. I'd rather do drug music.
Curtis Mayfield. You feel me?
Oh, yeah, that's for
Think about it. If the world was on drugs, then the world wouldn't kill.
We need.
If the world was on good drugs, what I mean, like good drugs, not that be making you hallucinate.
Man, look,
always
all
gonna be somebody
I'm
killing,
thinking
man.
is just like classics, bro. It's always been the influence of drugs in that. I mean, and this come from like what Joe and Jada and all them Irv Gotti and all them going like growing older, right? And at that time, it was I'm not gonna say an absence of killer music, but it wasn't prevalent. It wasn't like the first thing that come up. And they said on their podcast, later on in life that like everyone was just saying like people was on X. Everybody was on X back then. But hold on, it bled over to the music, bro. Hold on. But nah, I feel you about being more militant. I did have a conversation with like a couple of my colleagues this week. And the conversation about Malcolm Martin and all that stuff came up, and it was like it's controversy with that conversation. I told him like I can't pick the two of them. I think one couldn't exist totally without the other because it was a balance. One was policy and one was more radical, which was needed. But at the same time, like I was like, if I would have to pick someone, if you made me pick someone, I'm with Huey P. Because you could do right by your people and make sure your people get their just due, and also you feel me, stand a firm line and ain't going for no BS. But I think I ain't even getting deep into that conversation because I think those movements and those people at that time did the best that they could do. And if I'm being honest, I can't knock somebody for doing what they did at that time, however they needed to make it happen. And nobody this day and age, with the amount of resources that we do have and the amount of influence that we can have come close to even touching their shadow.
Talk that talk. Talk that
talk. Well, we've been on one today, boy.
Talk that talk, brother.
I just had to say that.
Talk that talk.
Go hard, teammate.
All right.
What
else we got in music, man? Who is
man?
Oh, hey man, look, I was on the gram just scrolling, and a chick did like a little cover, and I'm like, hey, hold on, like, is this on Apple Music? Come to find out, she just released it. She might have, she in the thousands or so of followers, but I sent the song to your phone though. I don't know if you can pull it up.
You ready to hear it?
Bruh, y'all ready to hear it?
Hey, look, I'm looking at her picture right now. It's something about a chick with them big old eyelashes and her face done well. Hey. Let's see what she's talking about. This is Keefe from the Cold Summer EP, Fat Mom. His name already got me. Oh, I need some X. Oh, I need some X. I thought this would be like Gorilla. Hold on. Oh, I feel sexy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right.
I gotta make a phone call. I'll be back. I'm gonna make a phone call. Oh no! Oh no! That what feeling like what? Oh! Hey, nah, hey.
Hey man,
I want to keep playing it, man, but I don't know. That might. Ooh, hey, that's doing something to me. I'm feeling tingles, bro. She gotta.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
Ooh,
we need to tag her in this clip because
let's do that.
man.
Let's do that. Let's tag her. Oh God, I'm getting hot.
Yeah.
She done put me in a mood. Oh, this would be how them old ladies
I'm about
they
to
get hot
bust.
Yeah. Oh, I done got a hot flash, baby. Whoa. I feel like
Exactly. That was, bro. Imagine hitting the gram and it was like, and hearing her actually sing the cover of like live singing and not just a song. Shorty can really sing like that too.
Yeah, that's
I ain't gonna lie, her voice. I wish she could talk like that in my ear. It's been a while.
And the post was something related to that.
Yeah, enough on Queenie.
Ooh,
Yeah, man. Speaking of more blood music, Trippie Redd has also dropped his new album. I fuck with it. Trippie Redd got a song with Big X the Plug on there. He got a song with Sexy Red. I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my favorites called Meet the Reds. No, it is my favorite on that album, honestly. He also got one with Lil Wayne. I ain't gonna lie, Trippie, bro. Trippie got a nice album. I think it's been a while since he had a nice album, if you ask me. And I like Trippie Redd, but yeah, Trippie keeps that shit, bro. But yeah, I listen to Quee tonight when I go to bed.
Yeah, I just found her Instagram. Her Instagram is for Quee.
I started doing this thing now where I have my leg up.
All right, bro. We good.
It made me get there quick.
It's okay, bro. I feel you, man. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, anything else in music, man? Anything else in music?
Yeah, man. Y'all know they took our fellow American Josh DeMarco, our Navian. They took his music off of Apple and Spotify. His distribution, they did him dirty, man. They took all his.
The Army did that, or he did it through distribution.
The distribution did it.
Oh,
I guess they shut down their platform, and they ended up sending all his shit back to him and said, "You can't drop no more music."
Man, he should have been dropping that shit through me anyway, man.
Yeah, that's what I told him, man. So
yeah, you should have been
fucking
30 records.
Who this distro is? You hear me?
Out of Memphis that was getting a lot of money out of him.
Yeah, man.
We got that Drake. We got Drake and Skis too.
See, look, he said 360 deals. He in the chat right now.
Yeah, hey, we need to go. Hey, we need to go see about something.
Ooh, I ain't gonna hold y'all, boy. That Quee got me in a mode, boy.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all better stop talking like this.
All right.
A pretty girl that can sing.
A little tall too, bro. Really a type. Just saying.
Shout out to that.
Hey.
Shout out to QC, man. QCP, man. They had a heart attack, man. He's still he's in critical condition. He's in ICU at the moment. Normally when you're in ICU, I mean, they probably got you on some type of machine. Maybe, hopefully he's able to breathe on his own. I hope he's doing well. Prayers out to his families and his friends and, the artists that he's developed. Shout out to QCP, man. Hey, man, he's a big part to what the Migos were. Duke Deuce, just so many different artists, man. Lil Baby, man. So man, hopefully he pulled through. We praying that you pull through, brother. And yeah, man, we just praying that you pull through. We can't have no falling soldiers. We already lost Takeoff. I just feel like we can't continue to lose so many people. Shout out QCP.
Rest in peace.
He ain't dead.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. She said, "Do you mind if I talk to you while you in it?" Oh,
Oh my god. Bro, bring your mind to this.
Dangerous, bro.
Why
It's
you do this
dangerous.
to me?
Hey
Oh,
man,
goodness.
I gotta put you
Oh
up on
my
game,
God.
bro.
Other than that, yeah. So what's going on with the Tupac trial that started this week, man?
Bro, it's sad to see these 50 and 60-year-old all because of a decision. Now I'm not admonishing Tupac for none of his involvement in this. Apparently Tupac was trying to beat up some young nigga that had affiliations to a gang.
He stumped him.
Tupac was smelling himself. He said, "I'm Big Pac. I ain't worried about nothing." You know what I'm saying? And he went and boom put hands on somebody. But you can't do that when in the street. They got real ties. Came back and handled that business the way they were supposed to. So I understand both sides of it, and I love Tupac. I love Tupac as an artist. That's that Nipsey tree. You know what I'm saying? All that aligned to the same person. And
Yeah.
it's just sad to see these 50 and 60-year-old men having to go in and defend themselves, sit in court. Somebody is lying, not telling the truth. All of that is aside, bro. It's just sad to see our people that should be doing something else with their life having to deal with this 30, 40 years later, bro. And of course, we want to get justice for it, but it just shouldn't have happened, bro. We got to make better decisions as a people. It just shouldn't happen.
Quick thing. Do y'all know why this trial is going on?
Is it because Keefe D did them interviews?
Yes.
That's what I heard, yeah.
So here's the deal. Keefe had gotten jammed up for something. And he was also a suspect in the Tupac case. So Vegas PD, a lot of police departments and other law enforcement agencies, they just want to close a lot of closed cases, right? So after a certain point in time, they just want information to be able to close those cases. And Keefe D gave them all of the details for them to close these cases with an agreement. It might be a proper agreement or it might be something else, but it's pretty much just a secret agreement between you and whatever agency it is that you give this information, we close this case, and you're not being charged with it. However, you can never speak on it. He
That's
didn't
what
wrote
a proper
a book.
deal is?
A profit it's a deal at the end of the day, and you just gotta abide by the deal that you sign. But yeah, it's pretty much like you got away with it, and they said like, "Hey, you're not being charged. You're fine with you helped us close this case." But you can't speak about it at all ever. And as soon as that happened, he then wrote a book. He went on interviews telling all the details, and was like, "Well, we got you now, and we've already talked to you. We already got the information from you." So it's like, hey, it is what it is at this point. You feel me?
Yeah. I want the family to get justice, man, but everybody know who did it. Motherfuckers they already know.
The one who actually did it, he got smacked not long after. The whole incident itself was about someone snatching someone else's death row chain. I think one of the guys that was in the car with Keefe, I think it was 4 guys all together. It was a Tyson fight in Vegas, big deal thing. Vegas to LA, maybe just a couple hours or so. And weeks prior or whatever, one of the death row guys got his chain snatched by one of them. Death row guy saw the guy, woo woo woo. Pac came in and jumped in, stomped him out. It's a video. Pac ain't swing, he just jumped in, stomped him. But of course, they want to go after the big guy, right? The one that's the most known. They left. Yeah, everyone left. These Keefe and them was looking for somebody or some people. Pac being Pac, hanging out the car, on the Vegas Strip. drawing attention.
Made himself an easy
They
target.
heard They heard some people screaming, "It's Tupac! It's Tupac!" They swung the block and pulled up
Allegedly.
on side of him, and it ain't alleged. This is not alleged. That's
It's
what
written on this
happened.
stone.
Yeah, I think the guy that's actually understood to be, the guy is Orlando Anderson. And they also had a reputation that all four of those guys had a certain reputation in LA, right? So one of the things is knowing who you're dealing with, and also reminding yourself that being real with yourself. Is this an image that you're portraying, or these friends that you're behind, or if you're really dealing with this lifestyle and you must act accordingly? I think that's just Pac got caught up into something well over his head. Sad, but it happens, bro.
It happens.
It's something that happens. But from this trial as well, right? One of the guys, I think one of the first documented gang members, Mob James, he's a OG Pyru, like one of the OGs or whatever. Did security and all that stuff for Death Row. From the beginning, I think he was around with the founding of Death Row and all that stuff. But him and Keefe do have a history. Not a great history, of course, due to the climate. But at the end of the day, these guys are like 60s, late 50s, early 60s or whatever. Even he was on the stand and pretty much said like, hey, y'all about to make me a hostile witness, and you're gonna have to treat me like that because I'm not here to send this man to jail. Yeah, we got a history, but I don't want this for you, bro. Like, he looked right at Keefe and said, "Hey, brother, look, do what you got to do. Get you another attorney or something, because he letting all this happen. He ain't objecting or nothing. Like, pretty much is like, look, that was my past life. I'm raising my grandkids, and I'm teaching them to not be anything like I was. But hey, what you do in the past,
it's gonna come back.
You got to answer for it.
Bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Keefe, they dropped the video of him in the court yesterday. That up in the time, man, y'all, you're doing me wrong. You're doing me wrong. You done put my address out there. They vandalizing my house. They done vandalized my wife's car. I was like, everybody was in the comments. You know how the internet is. The internet's so funny. They said they not doing you wrong. You did you wrong. They said you did yourself wrong when you did that interview.
Nah, bro. Like for the court to have this as a public trial, for this to be a public trial and allowing certain information to be publicly shared, like family addresses and all of that stuff, like that's oversight. So if anything happens to anyone, that's on them, honestly. Because I already know somebody kicked this though. All right.
For Tupac.
Yeah. Somebody
fan going crazy for Tupac.
Hey, let me know, what he say about me.
Right.
But
yeah,
man.
No, that's crazy though. Yeah, man. Speaking of another trial, that
Durk cooked.
He cooked, bro. Durk so bored. He a boiled egg, and they gonna take him and put seasoning on him and smash him in. They gonna make deviled egg out of Durk. They gonna fill Durk in. Durk was gonna come back a new person. He gonna probably be, hey, how you doing? My name is Lil Durkio. That's how Durk gonna be talking next time you see him 80 years from now. And that's if he ain't dead.
Man, Durk cooked, bro.
Real.
He got way too many rats involved. Way too many. And like, it's people in his camp. And then I think the other thing is, right, so check this out with prison. A lot of people don't know this because you don't know about it until you find out the wrong way. But in prison, you got guys that get information from guys telling stories about what happened, right? You got your celly or somebody you think you cool with, you telling them this whole story about the case or whoop the whoop, and whole time those guys go call their attorney. Hey, look, I got info on such and such. What you could give me a deal? Like, I'm trying to get out of here. Nobody it's a thing where people will do stuff knowing that they can't go to prison, but when they get there, they're doing everything that they can do to get out. Right? There ain't no loyalty in none of this. So one of Durk's guys did that. His celly right there, telling his celly about a whole situation that happened with somebody getting smacked, and his camera footage. Matter of fact, it's Durk's. It was a guy that smacked Durk's brother. They got back at him for that, right? And the story lined up like word for word, action for action. You could put the statement right here and then look at the video, and it lines up perfectly. And you know, the celly, that's what he did. Hey, I got info. Hey, what kind of deal you could give me for this info? Because it is a open case. It's an unsolved case.
It did say that, and go ahead.
It's like you got that happening. You got people in the camp also saying stuff that's happening, right?
They crying. They crying. I sent Nardo a video the other day. They picked him up and they brought him to the cell. He in that big crying. Man, I promise you, I'll tell you everything. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you. It wasn't AI at all, and it was a person that was actually in the music video with Durk. And Durk was like, "I love that. That's my brother." He was like, "He gonna kill for me." That in the car. I promise you, I'm gonna tell. I was like,
man, same thing I said about the game, bro. Real just won't love, man, and unfortunately, we look for it in the wrong places.
No, you know the crazy part is a lot of like the most recent Durk projects, right? A lot of the stuff that he said is happening to him word for word.
Yeah.
So it's like you knew this, you know this how stuff go, and you still operate this loose with so many people.
Yeah.
It's like for what?
Yo.
You already know the end result of this. You spoke about it 3-4 years ago, and you still chose to operate like this.
All right, no, India taking the meanest back shots right now.
Okay.
She might be holding off until you know the confirmation is made. But
she probably is. Who knows, man?
The only way Durk get off on this, he got to say something. He got to give some info. And even with an early sentence, bro, even with an early release, ain't no early release for these charges. So you got to give us some info too. Everybody else giving it, but what you gonna do?
Man, what?
Pops in the feds. His pop
maybe on my page like Slide for Vaughn. I know they trolling me. Outside with your homies, I keep the folks with me. Free Durk, man. I get it. All the logic is saying that he's not getting out, but just don't care about logic, man. Free Smirk.
Well, I know what shouldn't be getting out, and that's NBA 2K27. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They need to go ahead and send the person who's still creating 2K27 games up in there with Durk, because I'm gonna be real, bro. They adding all these different. They trying to add different stuff, man. It ain't changing the game, bro. The graphics still look the same. All they did was just brighten up the floors on the game, bro. This is my first time, and you know what? I think last year the only reason I got it, cause I think Nardo ended up getting it early. He said it was good. He was like, it was good, man. Go on, get it. I think I ended up just getting it. It was. I ain't gonna lie. This last year's game was a good game, but I feel like if I'm paying to get a new game, and it's gonna be the same as 26, just about just a little bit of different gameplay, maybe just a different. But like I said, it ain't nothing really changing about that game. But I'm thinking about just getting Grand Theft Auto, waiting to Grand Theft Auto, get Grand Theft Auto, and then after when they start hitting them BOGO deals for 2K, get it in, bro. But I don't think I'm finna go get the Ultra Edition, bro.
Man, it's time for niggas to start scoring different games, bro.
Yeah.
We got to leave Call of Duty. We got to leave 2K. Madden, it's all right. NCAA, it's all right. But we got to go explore new shit, bro. It's hella games out here to where you can have a great experience, bro, for days or hours or weeks or months, depending on how deep you want to go into that joint and not be playing the same. Because at the end of the day, these feeding us, it's like McDonald's. It's like Game and McDonald's, bro. And they like, oh, these gonna buy it anyway, so I'm gonna just do whatever I want to with it. They're stepping on the product, bro. The 2K ain't been 2K in a long time, man. We holding on to the past and to the community that's around us. But the community is full of toxic bullshit, bro. When was the last time you went into a rec game and had an actual good experience in that? You probably haven't, bro.
Right.
Because the game is some now, and we just holding on to the idea of, oh, I like the basketball games, man. F that. Go get high on life or some shit. Go get my. Right. I try to put this onto the Misfall Hunter. That shit was decent. Go get my. The Left 4 Dead joint that's free for the month. You know what I'm saying? Just play some different shit, bro. You gonna pass your time the same way, but we playing this eating off us instead of us eating off it, bro. 2K. Grand Theft Auto 2. I might get it, but it's gonna be like 3 months after that drop. Like I'm gonna be watching folks stream and see what they think about it. Grand Theft Auto, if you get the Ultimate Edition, let's say you got 100 missions in that bit. If you don't get the Ultimate Edition, you only getting 85 of the missions, bro. On a single player video game. What sense does that make, bro? That don't make no sense. Is being extra greedy. Is taking advantage of the audience that they done built up over the years, and it's not even the same person that started the brand. These ain't the same developers that started GTA. These ain't the same developers that started 2K. It's some corporate overlords that took the shit over, and now they trying to bleed everybody who is in love with what the shit used to be. They trying to bleed niggas' pockets dry, bro. We gotta resist the movement, man. All them big games. I work with the little indie developers, and I got my little shit I play on the computer, bro. But outside of that, man, it's not getting no money out of me this year, bro. I'm on that. Resist.
No, I feel you. Like I said,
Viva la de songs. Viva la de songs.
Hey, I ain't even trying to go to the rec and have a 6'6" woman dunk on my ass like Zion Williams.
It's okay for a woman to be dunking. And
hell no.
I think they should have been added. I think they should have been added women to the My Player experience so that women can do that. The only issue is that it's gonna be acting like girls. It ain't gonna be really girls playing this. It's probably like a 25% of the community is women, bro. And some of them don't even want to be known as women because they get all the weird texting them and stuff. So they're gonna make dude characters, bro. It's gonna be some strange making girls just to make them 7 feet tall so they can, I don't know, put they on their sideburns. So
I seen the video the other day. The girl had was playing with his girl build. Hey, he was playing with his girl build, bro. He was playing with his friend who had a build. Talking about they playing love and basketball on the stream. I said, man, ain't this?
Bro. Yeah, that shit finna get weird. They trying to. Y'all seen Black Mirror, right? Where got into the game and it was a fighting game. And I hated this episode, bro, because I love fighting games. Marcus, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, I hated this episode though because I love fighting games, but it was called Striking Vipers of Black Mirror, and they ended up getting to the game and they fell in love with each other in the video game when they was doing the virtual reality shit, bro. And I hated that shit because I was playing a video game heavy at that time and I was playing fighting games. But that's what they finna do with this 2K. They finna have in the my gym with is dressed as women, and they gonna be in that playing loving basketball like the clips you seen. Man,
put that in the side,
bro. Man, 2K.
Put this.
I want women to be in the game. Just do it the right way. You feel me? Like you gotta have like a idea in that. And if you're a woman, you can be a woman.
Bro, the gaming community is not safe for social. No. Like, I mean,
it ain't safe, bro, at all.
You open it up to the gaming community, you just got to deal with what come with it, bro. Like, gaming community toxic as hell.
It's cooked. It's cooked, man. I'm finna start playing chess.
Yeah, man. Nah, I do believe. I know people do say I'm being sexist when I say it, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I still don't believe a woman should be doing 360 dunks in the video game. I think they should have it to where they could play with the men. Yeah, I'm not saying they shouldn't be able to play with the men. Just make them to where they got certain skills to where they have to power that mode and be able to still play. Like if you're gonna play with a 6'4" chick or a 6'2", 5'9" chick or 5'11", make her super fast and make her have hella handles and she hitting floaters and then she shooting a three. Most women can shoot the hell out of threes. But yeah, you ain't if you're gonna be stupid and make you an Angel Reese build. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why would you do something like that? That's all I'm saying.
You know why they gonna do it.
These 5'2" that be dunking in the game now, they shouldn't be dunking, bro. Let women dunk. Why not?
Yeah, I ain't getting it, man. I ain't getting it.
Yeah, don't get that.
It ain't for us to get. It ain't for us to get, bro. We getting old.
We old. We ain't getting old.
We are turning into the old, man. We turn into the old. There's always complaining about how it is now, bro.
Which I don't like this shit.
It's weird.
That go back to our conversation a few weeks ago, bro. We was talking about living forever. I don't want to live forever, bro. I don't want to see what this world gonna look like in 150 years, bro. Because the way it's trending right now, it's not positive. Let the young who grow up in that shit and they used to it, they understand, and let them deal with it, bro. I still long for the 90s, and they ain't never coming back.
Yeah. Bro, you just said something that just made me sad.
It's okay to be sad. Life is a sad thing, bro. Niggas get caught up in thinking that life is supposed to be happy, bro. Happiness is fleeting. Happiness is a couple of moments that you get. Life is about survival, bro. And we as a country have gotten so accustomed to happiness being the goal. Happiness is not a goal, bro. It's a byproduct of you doing the right things. You get some happy moments, bro. But life is about fucking survival. And if we stop chasing happiness and we start chasing survival and motherfucking sustainability, we'll be much better off as a people. I'm sorry. Be sad, bro. It's okay.
Chase the money. Chase the money, ho.
Not even money, bro. It's sustainability. You can be sustainable without money. Everybody chasing happiness, bro. Happiness, man. Happiness is a curse.
Happiness, y'all.
If we got anything else today, I'm sorry. I'll go on a rant. I ain't get no sleep last night.
You right. You right. Fuck happiness, y'all. Fuck happiness. Fuck our happiness. Fuck your happiness. Watch our show. If you're not happy watching our show, fuck you, because we don't care about your happiness. Because at the end of the day, we're happy not being happy.
Come on, man. That's episode 70.
You know what can make people happy though? Just taking some time, relax, and listen to Quee. Fat Mom by Quee. I'm just saying.
I love listening to Queef. Queef.
Okay.
Jesus. Ooh. Yeah, I'm about to listen to Quee right now. That's been episode 70 of the 3130 Talk Show. It's your boy Big Nardo, aka Nardo Shiesty, MA Vibes, and my homie Darius One. Shout out to Coffee Keep Gaming. Shout out to J Matt. We're gonna catch him in the next episode, hopefully. Hopefully, fellas. We'll see. But we out of here, y'all. Peace. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that stuff. We love y'all. We out.